I want to talk about something that keeps you poor. And what is it? Your car. Hey, what's going on? After last time, I needed to change the pace a little bit, do a video about a different topic. Last week, or whenever I released it, it was a little bit heavy. So this time around, I want to talk about something that keeps you poor and will keep keeping you poor. What is it? Your car. The mentality that a lot of people are having is, I need a new car. A new car is so important. I need to spend 60 grand, 80 grand. I need a brand new fucking car. Can't live without it. Why? Oh, they'll say, well, if you buy a new car, you get a warranty. Warranty is going to take care of everything. Okay, maybe it will. But then, do you want to keep that car for next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Or they're like, oh, no. After the warranty is up, I will get rid of the car. Then I'll get a new car. You are keeping yourself poor. That's what you're doing. You're wasting money. You're doing this. Boom. Money goes bye-bye. There's no more money for you. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you make a lot of money, sure, treat yourself. But you're just a working man, somebody like me, don't do this. Please don't do this. You're falling into a trap. You're competing. You're keeping up with the Joneses. You're just becoming another person that becomes in debt to the banks because you want the latest piece of gear, latest piece of tech, which does not buy you really anything. People now love EVs. I'm not talking too much shit about it. I mean, they're nice, but essentially it's a go-kart with an iPad in the center console. Wow. Amazing. I can't say anything about the performance. I like the performance. But you've been inside a Tesla? It's a freaking iPad. There's no buttons. There's nothing that makes it a driver experience. There's nothing cool about it. Older cars, at least, they have buttons, sensory feedback. As you're driving, you can pay attention, drive, make changes on the fly, adjust temperature, adjust radio station, whatever you need to do. Oh, the old cars, they don't have integrations with my fucking Bluetooth. They don't have iPlay. They have whatever the fuck everybody else is using. Really? It's a fucking car. It's meant to drive. It's not meant to interface with everything. Now you look at car reviews, they talk about the media. Is that a priority? Is the priority to drive? Or is the priority to integrate video devices? Is priority to surf the internet? If that's your priority, maybe you should not be driving. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's my rant about the new cars. And this is the rant about people spending money on stupid shit. If you're gonna spend that much money on a car, you better be able to afford that car. If you're keeping yourself in debt, you're wasting money. You're just burning it for no reason. I chose to keep my cars old because when I got my cars, I like my cars. I have two personal cars. I have a 1995 Ford Thunderbird, which luckily when I was in college, my family helped buy in 2000. Now it's 2024. I still have the car. Does it drive? Yes. Is the paint good? Fuck no. But that's cosmetic. Car drives, decently reliable when I need it. My other car is 2005 G35 Infiniti Coupe. I bought that car in 2007. I do have to admit, I did splurge. I just started working, I started making some money, and I opted, okay, I'm gonna treat myself. I looked at different cars. I looked at Mustang GT. I looked at the BMW M3 E46, which was a really nice car at the time. And I looked at this guy. I bought this guy because it was the most affordable. It was in the middle. I like the interior. I like the finishes. It was very entertaining to drive. Had a nice note to it. And I knew this is a car I'm probably gonna like for a while. So now it's, again, 2024. I'm sitting in the same car. I still enjoy it. I ended up putting aftermarket exhaust on it because my original OEM exhaust just disintegrated. No, it happens. You have to maintain old cars. Yes, and people will say, maintenance of old vehicles is expensive. Correct. You're right. Especially as years are going by, it's getting more and more expensive. But new cars need brakes as well. They need transmission flushes. They need oil changes. They need a whole bunch of different stuff that old cars need. Plus, they have a lot more stuff that can break. So in the long term, maybe the new cars might be even more expensive to maintain. But then, oh, I'm just going to get another new car. I'm going to trade it in. Great. You're going to lose money on a trade-in, in all likelihood, and then you're going to get yourself further into debt. And you're going to have a car payment for the rest of your life. So instead of spending maybe nowadays, let's say average price, let's say, I don't know, 50, 60 grand for a car, probably more. So minimum $1,000, $1,200 a month. Dude, that's like a half or a third of a mortgage. Depends where you buy, of course. But yet you'll choose to have a perpetual car loan instead of buying a home for yourself. What are you doing? Especially if my kids, if you guys are watching this, when it's time to get a vehicle, get something you like, don't break the bank doing so. Enjoy it for as long as you can. Do not get yourself into this perpetual debt. A lot of people fall into this trap because they want the latest and greatest when you really do not need it. Be smart, be responsible with your money. Don't burn it. I mean, I have to admit, I'm tempted to buy another car because I've been itching to get a four-door car, especially, as the kids are getting older. If I have to take it to school, pick it up from school, I got coupes. Wife is driving the big car. The car I'm looking at to get is maybe 2013, 2014. So it's at least 10 years old. Yeah, it's going to have 60, 70,000 miles, but I'm not spending 60 grand, 70 grand. I'm looking like 25 because I know with proper care, that car should last another 15 years, maybe more. So that's a little thoughts about the subject. I hope it resonates with some of you. Like I said, think about your wallets, think about priorities. Don't worry about chasing the latest and greatest because sometimes latest and greatest is not the greatest. In my opinion, cars of today are not as good as they were before. It's a go-kart with an iPad. To me, that's not a car. It's not a car worth paying all this crazy amount of money for. All right, be smart and be better than you were yesterday. This is how my usual morning starts. I get on the bike, usually around 7:25, 7:30, do at least 20 minutes of cardio before I get the breakfast ready for the kids, and then get ready rock and rolling with the rest of the day. Usually this cardio has been invaluable for me ever since I introduced it, maybe I'll say close to 4 years ago now, to get my body in better shape. Prior to this, I was working out in commercial gyms, I was doing cardio, and then I was doing weightlifting. And now, like a lot of fitness guys will tell you, and a lot of bodybuilders will tell you, it's good to do cardio and weightlifting separate. And I figured out that works very well for me too. And also in the morning, helps me wake up, it helps me feel energized, feels really good to get it done, like a check mark. Yeah, I did something good. It does take a certain mindset to wake up a little bit earlier to knock this stuff out. But again, you're investing in your health. You're investing in yourself. And that's one of the most important things you can do in life. You have to push yourself to be better, as I always say. As I'm working, doing something while you're doing cardio makes the cardio go by a lot quicker as well. Luckily, I have the ability to start my day with telework. So I'm able to go through my emails, figure out what I'm going to do for today, answer any pressing issues, do any research I need to do. So that helps me out tremendously, and I'm very fortunate for that. In other people's cases, you might not have that ability, so you might have to just wake up extra early to get this done, but I would say it's very well worth it. After the 20 minutes are done, like I said, you feel good, you're ready to rock and roll, and that's it. The day goes on. Here's me doing some pull-ups, which I need to be doing more often. I've been lazy about doing them because usually I have to take this pull-up bar, put it in the doorway, hide it, and usually people are going back and forth, doors are opening and closing, so I don't have any good place to just leave it. What I also need to try to implement is daily hanging because I keep hearing that's very good for your shoulder health. Here's me knocking out 10. I need to start to improve my strength, need to get this number up, and hopefully next time crank out a couple extra ones. Finally had the chance to get myself an easy curl bar. I've been wanting to get this for a while, but I didn't have any barbells. So as you saw in the last video, finally got some barbells. I got a really good deal from one of the people in the neighborhood. Enjoying easy curl barbells is really nice. It allows me to hit the bicep a little bit differently than with just dumbbells or with just the machine. It's a whole different feeling. It was definitely a worthwhile addition to the gym.
I read it #1 like coke and shit. I jack trains and planes, I'm very legit. I've been around the world, I didn't stop at it. Too hot to handle, back to Roman candle. I lead by example, like Mickey Mantle.
finally the stars aligned and I was able to go with my best buddies to Fogo de Chao. If you don't know what Fogo de Chao is, it's a Brazilian steakhouse. Pretty good, but it's definitely meat overload. So I think we all ate like pigs, had a good time, were able to talk some shit, catch up. So that was very enjoyable. Eating at a place like Fogo de Chao, yeah, I would say once every couple of months or maybe once every 6 months is good enough. Otherwise, it's going to be way too heavy. You always have to try to be healthy as you can be, but every once in a while, you still have to live life and enjoy certain things.